Hi guys, in this video you will need to solve a lot of hard riddles. Have fun! Riddle 1. A famous detective is captured by a criminal mastermind who offers him a deadly game. The detective must guess the color of the hat on his own head without seeing it. There are 3 hats, 2 black and 1 white. The mastermind places 1 hat on the detective's head and 1 on each of 2 guards standing in front of him. The detective can see the hats on the guards, but not his own. If the detective guesses incorrectly, he will be executed. All of them were not reacting. After looking at the guards' hats, the detective confidently says the color of his own hat and is set free. How did he know? Answer. The detective saw that both guards were wearing black hats. If the detective were wearing a white hat, one of the guards would have seen it and known they had a black hat. But since neither reacted, the detective deduced that his hat must also be black. Riddle 2. A prince is captured by a wicked sorcerer who forces him to play a game. The sorcerer gives the prince 2 coins. One is fair, and the other is double-headed. The prince must toss 1 coin, and if it lands on heads, he is set free. The prince knows which coin is which, but is not allowed to choose directly. The sorcerer will toss the coin the prince points to. How can the prince ensure he picks the fair coin? Answer. The prince points to the fair coin and tells the sorcerer to flip the other one. This way, the prince can always ensure he gets the unfair coin and win having head without being tricked by the sorcerer. Riddle 3. A traveler is trapped in a room with 2 doors and 2 guards. One door leads to freedom, and the other to certain death. One guard always tells the truth and the other always lies, but the traveler doesn't know which is which. The traveler can ask only 1 question to one guard to determine which door leads to freedom. What should the traveler ask? Answer. The traveler should ask either guard. If I were to ask the other guard which door leads to freedom, which door would they point to? Then, the traveler should choose the opposite door. The liar will point to the wrong door, regardless of which guard is asked. Riddle 4. A king offers his daughter's hand in marriage to the person who can solve his riddle. The suitor is given 2 vases, one with water and one with poison, but they look identical. The king's only clue is, what you see is not what you get. How does the suitor find out which vase contains water? Answer. The suitor pours a small amount from each vase into the other. The vase that starts to react and bubble contains the poison, as it reacts with the water. The police were handcuffing a killer, but he managed to escape and ran into a bar. The police didn't know what he looked like, but when they entered the bar, they instantly spotted him. How did the police identify the killer? Answer: the bartender was drinking with everyone, which was very suspicious. Riddle 6. A scholar is given a choice between two identical-looking potions by a cunning wizard. One potion grants immortality, and the other causes instant death. The wizard gives the scholar a single piece of advice. One will be your undoing, the other is a boon. The scholar smiles and picks the right potion without hesitation. How did he know? Answer: the scholar knew that the wizard would try to deceive him with tricky wording. The phrase, "one will be your undoing," refers to the fact that immortality would eventually lead to the scholar's undoing by making life unbearable. Therefore, the scholar chose the potion that led to instant death, considering it the true boon, because it avoided eternal suffering. Riddle 7. A pirate captain is known for his fairness, yet he has never been defeated in a duel. When challenged to a sword fight, the captain allows his opponent to choose a sword first, yet the captain always wins. One day, a clever challenger notices that all the swords look identical and chooses one at random. Still, the captain wins. How does the captain always win? Answer: the captain's trick is that he always allows his opponent to choose a sword, but never mentions that the sword chosen must be used. The captain simply switches to a better sword after his opponent picks. Riddle 8. A prisoner is given a chance to escape by correctly guessing one of 3 doors. Behind one door is freedom, and behind the other 2 are lions. The guards allow the prisoner to open one door partially to peek inside, but do not allow the door to be fully opened. The prisoner peeks inside one door and sees a lion. How can he ensure he picks the door with freedom behind it? Answer: the prisoner should pick the door next to the one he peeked inside. Since there are only 3 doors, seeing a lion behind one means there is a higher chance the adjacent door leads to freedom. Riddle 9. An alchemist is forced by a king to create gold from lead. The alchemist promises that he can, but he requires a substance that is extremely rare and must be delivered by the king himself. The alchemist writes down the name of the substance and gives it to the king, who realizes the alchemist has tricked him. What was written on the note? Answer: the note read time. The alchemist knew that with enough time, no one would be able to create gold from lead, thus ensuring he would not be executed for failing the task. That's pretty much it, guys. Write in the comments how you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this. See you y'all in the next videos.